Over the past few days, you may have seen a wave of Studio Ghibli-inspired memes and internet images. Well, this has apparently sparked a very furious debate on Twitter. On one side, you have painters and artists and Studio Ghibli purists to the point where it almost borders on worship, arguing that this is an abomination and how dare you drag the legacy of this great man, and art's real, darn it, how dare you do such a desecration upon the earth. And then on the other side of this debate are people who just want to have fun with some memes. I first came across these series of memes on Instagram, and it was a dump of all of Trump's most famous photos of the past year. And I thought they were super charming and fun. I even sent them to a friend of mine. Then I go on Twitter, and it's just sort of a storm of Studio Ghibli memes, kind of like this week's version of the J.D. Vance memes. And tied up in this were a lot of artists who are absolutely furious, condemning this as not real art. Take this tweet. This is from Ed Newton Rex. The entire AI Studio Ghibli thing is awful, but by far, the worst part is the people actively celebrating that this would sadden, anger Miyazaki Studio Ghibli's creator. Silicon Valley has never been a worse place. It's sickening to watch the artist hate spread. Oh my God, this guy paints quite the picture. I haven't seen anyone celebrating the fact that Miyazaki would be mad. And even if there is someone saying that, it's probably an outlier. The most of these people are just having fun with some memes and AI art. It's not like that big of a deal. This is a pretty common thing that people do when they don't like something that's happening on the internet. They find the most egregious examples of shit posters who are saying something really vile and then use that to characterize everyone on the other side of their discussion. I can't prove it, but this has a twinge of left-wing rage because there was a lot of like right-wing Trump and Vance memes going around. Especially because all I'm seeing are people posting Studio Ghibli memes and then a bunch of people getting really, really upset. I don't see the meme people launching attacks at the upset art people. Just seems like this one really sticks in their craw. Got some sand in their vagina about this one. And in the same tweet thread is some next level cope. As someone who isn't good at art, I feel part of the appeal from AI comes from the fact that AI users feel they're getting back at human artists. Like they feel angry at them for being skilled at art somehow. They act like they just don't have the genes for it. Like what? Where are you getting that concept? Like I don't play a video game as an NFL player and be like, yeah, I'm getting back at the NFL players who are actually good at this because I can't do it. Like that is some next level cope right there. Just projecting the most vile and evil intentions onto people who are literally just having fun with some memes. Here's a tweet from Cosmic Slop. Do people feel a deep, vicious sense of shame using AI to generate Studio Ghibli art? How does that not make you feel bad and empty inside? 'Cause it's fun, dude. 'Cause people are just having fun, man. Calm down. It's not that big of a deal. AI's here to stay. I don't know what to tell you. It isn't going anywhere. It's too powerful. People aren't going to unuse AI, just like people aren't going to unuse cars to placate the horse and buggy industry. I'm sorry you feel like your honed craft isn't as valuable as it used to be, but I have news for you. It isn't. That's just the way of things, man. Sometimes skills just age out of their value when new technologies come along. Just ask a farrier or a blacksmith or a switchboard operator, okay? Sometimes things come along and take the place of your job. That stinks, but we're all going to have to move on. And I will remind you, it is not just artists who are going to get replaced with AI. There are plenty of patent lawyers who are going to be completely useless. The great bulk of coders are going to be useless. This is just what happens with progress. Sometimes things that used to have a high market value don't anymore. Oh, well. And I imagine you're such a passionate artist and you just do art for art's sake. Well, no one's stopping you. You can continue to do it while people have fun with Studio Ghibli memes, man. Chill. Here's a tweet from Puckicho. If you use Ghibli AI, you're not even a real human to me. Okay, pal. I mean, take a walk, dude. You know what I mean? Like, get some fresh air. Just relax, bro. This is not that big of a deal, man. They're memes. It's a joke. People are having fun. Calm down. Here's one from Mingo. It's ironic that people are using AI to generate Ghibli-style art when the entire appeal of Ghibli's work comes from the fact that it's meticulously handcrafted by humans. Completely misses the point. Look, and this is something I've seen in a lot of these too, is just like, Miyazaki would have hated this. How dare you bastardize Ghibli? This is 100% signal boosting the entire body of Studio Ghibli work, okay? I've seen like pretty big accounts being like, I've never watched a Studio Ghibli movie. Where should I start? And I saw someone else being like, oh, Studio Ghibli should get a piece of all these AI-generated art pieces because it's their art and so on and so forth. Listen, I guarantee Studio Ghibli's probably loving this right now. They're going to get a huge surge in downloads and purchases and subscriptions. This is a very, very good thing for Studio Ghibli. There's actually an excellent real-world example where a very similar phenomenon helped boost the profile of Alice in Wonderland. Apparently, Lewis Carroll was very open to what we would now call fan art, and that helped promote the original property, boosting its profile way further than he or any other marketing company could have done. It's a lot like how Star Wars fan art helped boost the profile of Star Wars in between the sequel films and the prequels. Ultimately, this is making far more people aware of Studio Ghibli than would have before. And it's just for fun, man. Would you chill? The reality is AI's here, and it's here to stay. It's too powerful. People are not just gonna not partake in it because a few cranky artists online don't like it. I'm sorry you don't like it. That's too bad. Do you want a warm milk and a nap? 10, 15 years ago, when all the electronic EDM music blew up, there were plenty of purists saying, oh, that's not real music, that's not real music. And then they were selling out stadiums afterwards. And it's just been incorporated into what we consider music now. AI art is gonna also do that. Whether or not that's a good thing, who's to say? We're gonna see. It's probably going to put a lot of artists out of work. I'm sorry. But either way, man, you just got to chill. Like, you do not need to get all upset at people who are just having fun with some memes. It's not a big deal, dude. People don't hate artists. They're not making Studio Ghibli AI memes to stick it in your face or give the middle finger to Miyazaki. If anything, it's homage. It's showing how much people love the worlds he created and the art style that he pioneered. It's love, man, and you're interpreting it as hate. I think that says more about you than it does about the people just sharing some memes, dude. All right, that's all I got for you today. Watch my podcast, the MFer Podcast, every Monday live on my channel, 8 p.m. Be there. Talk in the chat. Have some fun. All right, see you later.